Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of the DK and Hellsing Prediction Show. Today's
Yeah.
episode is all about WWE Smackdown exclusive pay-per-view known as No Mercy.
Yay.
Or according to what I have it on the screen as fully loaded because, there's no fucking No Mercy pay-per-view on this game, so yeah.
Wait. Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. The match on the actual card at the moment that we'll be using is The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Of course, there's always going to be that one match or two that they decide, you know what? It's last minute. They won't be expecting this. Let's add like 5 fucking matches that no one cares about.
Pretty much like they're going to do with one in particular. But we'll get to that eventually.
Yeah. So what are we looking forward to, for the pre-show at least?
Well, pre-show might be interesting. We got Swagger versus Corbin.
I could either pull my eyes out or, I could pull my eyes out. Either way. Either way, I'll probably not be entertained, but...
Although it would be interesting to see Baron Corbin deliver the end of days to Jack Swagger.
Yeah, true. It has a lot of potential, but I don't really see it going anywhere, honestly.
I don't either.
They more or less needed a match on the card that says, you know what? We actually have at least the former world champion against the future world champion, so let's put on the pre-show, because that's where world champions belong.
Yeah, why not?
That's where Jerry Lawler is, so...
Poor Jerry Lawler.
Oh, man. So, the first match pre-show, are we going with the whole Corbin versus Swagger match first, or is there another one before that?
Actually, no. That's the only pre-show match.
That's the only one. Wow, okay.
Unless they do the bullshit you said and throw in the match.
Yep, they're gonna throw in a fucking match, because why not? It'd be like, they'll call over Nia. We need a quick squash match or some shit.
I can see that shit happening, actually.
Yeah. Crap, they finished their match too fast. We better, oh god, who do we have on contact? We can't call Braun. I heard he's a bit busy killing little kids.
Oh my.
Yeah. Now, as for the whole Baron Corbin Jack Swagger match, honestly, oh god, even that match just says to me, like, nah, this is gonna be boring. It has potential, but they placed it on a pre-show, and they more or less added it last minute, because what? That match wasn't even announced until last Tuesday, right?
Actually, it was scheduled yesterday.
It was scheduled yesterday?
It was scheduled yesterday.
See what I mean? They needed a match to fill in the card. That's what they did. You're like, you know what? Jack's good for it. He needs a paycheck.
And it's all because of what happened on the Smackdown.
Yeah. Which, yeah, it was so, entertaining, right?
I guess if you want to go that far.
It's not that we're against this match or this pay-per-view in general. It's just, it's starting to feel like SummerSlam all over again, and we don't like that.
Rip.
Yeah, it has a lot of potential to actually annoy the crap out of fans and disappoint them. Like getting with a fat chick that has no potential in your life.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do not discriminate against fat chicks.
Oh, of course not. Put like a disclaimer at the front of here. We don't discriminate. But in all honesty, this match, I honestly feel that I really don't give two craps who wins. But if we are gonna have to actually put a prediction in who's gonna win, who's walking out, and why, I'm gonna go with Baron Corbin, just because he's been on a roll as of late, and it's been one of those things recently where Daniel Bryan has basically stated, "Oh, I want you to go out there and I want you to put on a match and win a match without having to beat up people or some shit." It's like, wait a second, Daniel, you realize that you're in a wrestling company where beating up gets, sort of like, pays the bills?
And not to mention, Baron Corbin has stated he gives no fucks about anyone.
Exactly, he doesn't. He doesn't care. Why should he care, honestly? I don't know, honestly.
Normally, I like face people, but I'm giving it to Baron Corbin.
Yeah, I mean, and that's coming from your face commentator over here. He's going with the heel as well, and it's basically he's probably the same situation like I'm in. I see him as one of those future world champions that they're trying to crown right now. Sort of like a Roman Reigns situation, where we know Baron Corbin can't wrestle his way through a paper bag, but he's there to, I guess, maybe look pretty for the kids. Fuck if I know.
Although Baron Corbin won't do that.
Yeah. Now, what are we looking up next? Anything, exciting?
No.
Damn it! At least I tried.
We're gonna go ahead and get into the main matches.
Main matches on the main card.
We got 3 title matches and 3 singles matches.
Huh.
Well, no, that's still a time match. Okay, let's go with just the most boring one because, let's face it, we know you hate this person.
Okay, go for it.
Bella versus Carmella.
Bella versus Carmella. Just
yes, I ran this shit out of
yes,
that, and I'm happy
just
for it.
Saying that shit just bothers me. That's probably why they set up this entire feud. It's like neither of these actually has a real fan base. Like they both look hot, and why not? But
let's just be clear. The only reason why Nikki is here is because of a certain someone
that will be not named.
Right.
Right now, he won't be named.
Right.
Because he's later on tonight.
Sadly, yeah. And let's face it, the only reason why Carmella is in here, Enzo and Cass.
True. Because, she just so happens to be, dating a certain 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that kind of person.
That is correct.
But, I mean...
we digress.
Yeah, exactly. I have no heartfelt tension towards that entire situation, nor do I give 2 craps about it, honestly. Who do I think's gonna win this? Carmella already has 2 pinfalls over Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella can't wrestle her way out of a paper bag. That's why she's
lost. Like someone else?
Yeah. Who's, and the situation basically proceeds as Nikki Bella sucks and Carmella sucks, but Carmella at least has pinfalls over Nikki, so I'm gonna go Carmella.
Honestly, I've liked this whole attitude from Carmella.
Yeah, I think it has a lot of potential, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Does this mean I'm gonna actually like this match? Fuck no.
Yeah, screw that shit.
So just to give a winner because I don't really give two craps. Let's go with Carmella.
See, this is looking weird. The two of us have actually agreed on 2 matches.
Oh, trust me, it's gonna change in a minute.
Speaking of which, what is our next match, good sir?
Let's go into a title match.
Oh, a title match, okay.
And this is where we'll probably disagree finally.
About damn time.
Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss.
Oh, yes, we definitely shall disagree. Oh, man. So, over the last, 3-4 weeks now, Alexa Bliss has gotten the upper hand over Becky Lynch on numerous of occasions.
Who hasn't?
Alexa Bliss has also gotten pinfalls on Becky Lynch throughout this entire rivalry. Now, if you're a full, complete Smackdown watcher, like you actually watch the pre-show, Smackdown, and then talking smack, you know what is going on with this entire situation, and you know for a fact that Alexa Bliss seems different. She's a lot more fired up, showing off a new flair. Of course, she has a new look, honestly. I mean, hello, Harley Quinn. But
Yes, indeed.
from what I have seen out of Becky recently, she hasn't put up too much of a fight.
Taking it like a champ.
She's taking it like a champ. She's getting her ass whooped and, taking it like a champ. But I digress. Now Becky, she's a good champion, don't get me wrong. I have actually enjoyed her reign as champion. Do I think she's going to win at No Mercy? Nope.
And here we go.
She is going to have a blissful end by the blissed one herself, Alexa Bliss. Yes.
You actually said it.
Yes, that is my prediction.
Finally, somewhere I can finally be the face commentator I am. Yes, of course, I am choosing our champion. Because let's face it, she actually turns it on during matches.
She's gonna turn it on, whenever she loses, and turns on the tears of losing her championship to a real champion.
Not gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, I'm serious.
Not gonna happen.
It's happening.
It's not gonna happen.
You say that now.
Becky Lynch will stay champ.
Nope. See, it's finally happening. This is what everyone watches for, and this is why you actually post in the comments saying that, this is a good show. So what are we looking for next?
Let's go with Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt.
Speaking of which, I just placed that match as the next one on the list, so...
Pretty nice.
Perfect opportunity. Now this rivalry, honestly, has actually intrigued me, honestly. I have loved the back and forth recently. I have loved the storyline of backstage segments. And they kind of did a nice tease of Sister Abigail last Tuesday on Smackdown. Now, there's been a lot of talks and rumors about Sister Abigail actually being introduced as a real-life person. Whether or not that happens or not, but... it really could be interesting. But I've actually really enjoyed the whole situation where Bray Wyatt escaped through, supposedly grabbing Sister Abigail's hand and escaping or something. Actually, it's fairly intriguing, and it's weird because no other storyline has actually engulfed me through through SmackDown currently than the current one, than Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. And this is coming from someone who says that Bray Wyatt should have already been a damn champion already.
Yep.
Now, I've loved the back and forth. I've loved the promos. I can't really say anything bad about this storyline. And usually there's something. I mean, look at the Carmella Nikki Bella feud. Oofa. But who do I think will win this? Oh man. See, this one's a little more difficult. I think Randy has gotten to the point where he might be inside of Bray's head a little bit.
That's rare.
But with the situation that happened on Tuesday, with that SmackDown situation, with Sister Abigail probably being the one that came and got him out of there, I think that might have just snapped everything that we just saw with Randy Orton getting into his head into reverse. I think the appearance of Bray Wyatt being able to escape that hold is actually going to place Randy Orton a little bit on edge. He's going to probably try and figure out, oh boy, what if there's going to be someone else that's actually going to interfere in the match, or how do you escape, or whatever. And I think, honestly, I'm going to go with Bray Wyatt. Not just because I honestly feel that he should have already been a champion, but I think that Randy had the opportunity to be in Bray's head, but Bray, he's a manipulator. He wanted Randy to actually believe that, and he fell for it. That's my prediction.
Interesting.
Yep, I'm going Bray Wyatt for it. What about you?
Sorry, but I just like Randy too much.
That's your entire reasoning. I gave this full, complete description of why, and you're like, nah, man, Randy, he's my man. Fuck your choice.
Well, I didn't want to say it like that, but fuck your choice.
See? Exactly. Bray Wyatt is totally kicking Randy Orton's ass this Sunday. It's totally happening. Just like
we're gonna have an RKO out of nowhere.
We're gonna have something, but it's definitely not gonna be an RKO out of nowhere.
RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah, I keep thinking that.
It's gonna happen.
It's the same situation with the blissed one. She's gonna be blissed off, and is going to kick the fuck out of Becky Lynch.
Also not gonna happen.
You keep saying that.
Jeez.
You keep saying that. So what are we looking at next?
Now, this match is not full yet.
It's not full. What do you mean by full?
It's the returning Kurt Hawkins versus TBD.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So, we don't know who he's going to be facing.
Well, since we don't know who he's going to be facing, I've got a feeling that it'll just be Kurt Hawkins winning it. It doesn't matter who he's against, because he's Kurt Hawkins, and let's face the facts.
You're actually doing this.
I'm doing this. You have to realize that Kurt Hawkins, the entire world revolves around Kurt Hawkins, so, I mean, I'm just saying.
This promise has been shit.
Promo's been the best of all time, okay?
Those promos been shit, and I cringe every time I see it.
Sure. You cannot be downing on the great and almighty Kurt Hawkins, okay?
I am, I can, and I will.
There's something wrong with you then. So what are we looking at next?
Tag team titles match.
Tag team titles match, alrighty.
Later in Rhino versus the Usos.
Okay, well you've got to say it right, okay? It's Beauty and the Man Beast versus the Usos.
What the fuck?
That's what they are calling it. Did you not watch Smackdown? They actually called them that.
Not entirely.
That's your problem then. You didn't watch it entirely then.
Just sounds weird.
Of course it does, but I mean, it's whatever. Well, see, I've got this funny feeling that my hopes and dreams are actually going to be crushed, but I've always been one of those people that have never been a fan of the Usos because so sick and tired of their crap.
Okay.
But they've shown a whole new aggressive side and actually have stopped being little pieces of crap.
Douglas.
Which, honestly, is about time. Because I'm so sick and tired of we're the good boys! Everyone cheer for us! Yay! Aren't we special? No, you suck. Shut up. And I've loved this new aggressive side. I mean, they've taken out, not once, not twice, but 3 times of American Alpha. I mean, I'm just saying, but maybe they've improved. And maybe, just maybe, that Beauty and the Man Beast are going to lose their championships. And, Heathy baby, I'm sorry, but your double wide is going to be repossessed. There's my prediction.
I don't know if it'll be repossessed.
It'll be
Where's the contract?
It'll be repossessed, and you see that as above ground pool. Yeah, that's he's probably gonna call me up and says, "Here, I can't afford this no more. You can take it."
Dreaming, bro.
Maybe, but I'm going with the Usos. Who you going with?
Honestly, I don't know who to actually pick.
Undetermined prediction. Uh-oh.
Because, I mean, for one, they just got these titles, what?
Last pay-per-view? Like 4 weeks ago?
Right. So, they just got these titles.
Yep.
And not to mention, they needed some way to put Heath Slater on the roster. So, why not make them champions?
Yeah, but they also just made the Usos this aggressive heel situation.
And heel Usos have actually been entertaining as hell to watch.
Yeah, it's about time.
So, I don't know who to go with, actually. I mean, I'll be happy with either as a champion, but I'm just going to stay undecided here.
Undecided. Well, oh man. Alright, so what are we looking at next then, if you're undecided?
Title versus career match.
Title versus career.
Miz versus Ziggler.
See, when I heard about this entire match, I immediately said, oh boy, here we go again. Another Miz versus Dolph Ziggler match. Yay. Then I thought to myself, another Miz versus Ziggler match. But the last Miz versus Ziggler match. I can get behind that because as of late, and the Miz has already shown this, Ziggler has been a little bit of a loser, if you will. So, this whole situation started, SummerSlam, right?
I believe so, yes.
And has, evolved into Backlash, and then here we are into No Mercy as the final time. And mind you, Ziggler has had, I don't know, 3 or 4 opportunities where he's tried to actually win the championship, but each and every time has just failed like the loser he is. Now, do I think that Ziggler has a chance in hell of winning this match? Probably not in the real world, but
This ain't real world.
yeah, this isn't the real world. And, Dolph Ziggler, he's one of those huge faces that WWE would be stupid to get rid of. And let's go back and look through the years of career versus title matches, and how many careers actually were ended via those matches. Definitely not a lot of careers were ended, maybe once or twice, out of like the 15 or 20 of them that has happened. So, who am I going with? You know what? I'm going with The Miz. Who do I think will win? Dolph Ziggler.
See, I just want Ziggler all the way. It's time to give up that title anyway.
It is not time to give up that title yet. He's not at his never-ending title reign.
I don't give a shit.
See, it would not be our prediction show if we didn't have to actually disagree on every single thing. 2 matches we had no disagreements with.
Yeah, but everywhere else, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's time. Miz is dropping that title to Ziggler.
Nope, not happening. Miz is keeping the championship and continuing his never-ending championship reign.
It's not gonna happen. Just accept Ziggler is here to stay.
Nope. The Miz is going to continue his intercontinental, never-ending championship title reign.
I call bullcrap, but anyway.
Yep. But anyway, what are we looking at next?
Next is actually the final match.
Final match. Oh boy.
Triple threat match for the title.
For the title.
AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose versus... Do I really have to say this name?
You don't. I'll do it for you. Against John Cena. I hear you, man. One thing that we can definitely agree on, no matter who we think should win this match or anything else, the one thing that we have to agree on is that we don't want John Cena winning this match.
I used to be a fan of John Cena, but...
Then you saw the reality.
I saw the reality, the whole Super Cena crap.
Yep. That's what happens when you open your eyes. You see the bullshit coming out of one's mouth.
He just bores me now.
He does, and honestly, there was a time when I was a fan of him. I know, hard to believe, but there was a time. But I opened my eyes and says, you know what? That's 10 to 15 years he's been doing the same shit. Same promos, same everything. Is he ever gonna change? And he never did. And he never will either.
Sadly.
Yep, but nonetheless, that leaves 2 people in this match that we can either say yay or nay.
And one of them is a yay for me.
You've got Dean Ambrose, AJ Styles. Now, you've got, in the same situation, you've got the Lunatic Fringe up against the champ that runs the camp. Which is still the fucking weirdest thing I've ever heard anyone say.
Let's not question where the hell he came up with this.
I bet it was him who actually said that, not creative. That's the weird thing about it. Oh,
I kind of wish it was creative who told him to say that bull, but
yeah. It sounds like an AJ Styles thing to say. But nonetheless, from what we've been seeing over the last couple weeks, and smacking talk and all that other good stuff, or talking smack, or smacking smacks, or whoever came up with that stupid name needs to be shot. Basically, how I feel about the situation and everything that's happened, Cena has gotten the upper hand at least, 3 different times?
3 times.
At least, and he shouldn't. I swear, he's like, you got Dean Ambrose, who should have actually hit him with the dirty deeds, and then, oh my god, he hit him with an attitude adjustment. Oh, AJ Styles is coming in, he's gonna hit his finishing maneuver. Oh my god, he just got hit by an attitude adjustment. Wait, what? This is starting to seem like a familiar scene. Because it's the same shit I just saw last week. Which has got me worried. They're paying so much homage to Cena getting the one-upsmanship every single time.
Yep.
And the frickin' the after show for Smackdown, I think it was not this Smackdown, but the last Smackdown before this week's, it had Cena on that show, and he was basically, I'm going to tie the record of Ric Flair. First off, excuse me for saying no, but
I think we both can agree that we don't want that record to be matched.
Yeah, it should not be matched by anyone. I don't care if it's Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, I don't know. Let's go Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton. I don't care. It shouldn't be. It's one of those things that should just never be allowed to happen.
It's sacred.
Yeah, it's sacred. You don't touch something like that. And they put so much effort into this happening that I've got a bad feeling that they're going to make it happen. But, who do I think will win with this entire match and everything that's been built up? And who do I want to win? I think Cena is going to win. I don't want that to happen, but I think it is. Who do I want to have the championship? Well, the champ that runs the camp. AJ Styles.
You see, I was hoping we would disagree here, but we're not.
Of course, we can't disagree. I mean, there was a time when you were like, oh my god, man, Dean Ambrose, he's gonna win the champion, but it's not.
When I wanted him to win it, and he did.
And he won it, and he shouldn't have, but he did.
And I was happy.
And it's not his time anymore.
Sadly, no.
And it won't be until the champ that runs thy camp is done.
Let's forget, we need to shoot whoever came up with that.
Yes, we do. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're both AJ Styles, by the way.
Yeah, AJ Styles is our prediction. You've heard our predictions throughout the entire show. You've heard the blissed one's gonna kick a certain Becky Lynch's ass, according to my prediction.
What's gonna happen?
Carmella is going to moonwalk all over Nikki Bella.
Which we want to happen.
Yes, which we want to happen. And please stop fucking moonwalking, Carmella. Please.
I know it looks bad, but come on, it's not gonna stop.
Yeah, but throughout all the matches and predictions and disagreements and arguments and everything else, all of this entertainment that you all enjoy and that you still comment and watch. Why do you watch this shit anyways, honestly? thank you for continuing this. And if you have your own predictions, hey, leave them in the comments section below. If you enjoy the video, hey, hit that like button. It definitely helps us. Want to stay tuned for all of our future content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you guys next time.
And please note, we will not judge you.
We will never judge you.
Unless you go for Nikki Bella.
Or John Cena.
Or John Cena.
Peace out, everyone.
See ya.